You can watch the full segment in the video player above. The NFL may be getting a fair share of the president's attention recently, but on Tuesday morning it was the NHL's turn. The Pittsburgh Penguins took part in the semi-traditional White House appearance on Tuesday, visiting with President Donald Trump ahead of Wednesday night's game against the Capitals. The event took place despite mounting controversies around the tradition, as the Golden State Warriors and University of North Carolina men's basketball team both skipped out on the event in protest. Trump has, however, met with the New England Patriots, Clemson's football team, and the Chicago Cubs after they won their respective titles. Trump even took a moment to weigh in on the Penguins' rivalry with the Capitals. "I know you have a really big early season matchup tomorrow night against the rival Washington Capitals," the president said to a mix of laughter and boos. He then turned around to the Pittsburgh coaches and players and asked, "Are they tough? What do you think? Are they tough? What?" Washington Capitals vs. Pittsburgh Penguins, where Capitals One Arena, Washington, D.C. 7:30 p.m. ET. Coverage starts at 6:30 p.m. ET with Capitals face-off. How to watch Capitals vs. Penguins will be broadcast on NBC Sports Network. Live stream. You can watch the Capitals vs. Penguins game on NBC Sports Washington's live stream page. When is the Capitalspenguins game? The Capitals 201 take on the Lightning 111 Wednesday, October 11th at 7:30 p.m. ET at Capital One Arena. What channel is the Capitalspenguins game on? The Capitals-Penguins game will be broadcast on NBCSN. Capitals face-off gets things started at 6:30 p.m. ET on NBC Sports Washington, followed by Caps game time at 7 p.m. After the game, be sure to head back over to NBC Sports Washington for Caps Extra, followed by Caps Overtime. NBC Sports Washington Channel Finder. Where can I stream the Capitalspenguins game? The Capitals-Penguins game is available to stream live here through NBC Sports Washington's live stream page and is available to authenticated NBC Sports Washington subscribers on desktops, tablets, mobile devices and connected TVs anywhere in the United States. What are the lines for the Capitalspenguins game? Here are the projected lines based on Sunday's practice. Forward Center Burakovsky, Nicholas Backstrom, TJ Oshie, Alex Ovechkin, Evgeny Kuznetsov, Jakub Vran, Albert Connolly, Lars Eller, Alex Chiasson, Nathan Walker, Jay Beagle, Devante Smith, Pelly Defense, Dmitry Orlov, Matt Niskanen, Brooks Orpik, John Carlson, Aaron Ness, Taylor Corney. Goalies Braden Holtby starts with Philip Grubauer as backup. Scratch Styler Graubach, Christian Jews, Tom Wilson suspended. Capitalspenguins open thread. Use the comment section below to discuss the game action with other Capitals fans. For all the latest Caps coverage, follow Capitals insider Tariq El-Bashir, Capitals correspondent JJ Regan and the NBC Sports Capitals account on Twitter. Be sure to check out our Capitals page and NBC Sports Washington's Facebook page. It was a rough night for the Capitals' third defensive pair. With their biggest test of the season, Aaron Ness and Taylor Corney clearly struggled against the high-powered offense of the Tampa Bay Lightning in a 43 overtime loss on Monday. Ness' rough night started in the first period when he took two minor penalties, one for a cross-check and another for hooking. He now has 4 minor penalties on the season. He also gave up a number of turnovers as he struggled against the pressure of the Tampa offense. You can see an example here. Really, referees actually called a face-off violation in Monday's game. Ness found himself boxed into the defensive zone by Tampa's forecheck. He then attempted an ill-advised pass to Devon Smith-Pelly that was easily stolen away by Ryan Callahan, forcing Philip Grubauer to make a very good save at the top of the crease on Victor Hedman. But it wasn't just Ness who struggled. In the third period, Ness and Corney were put on the ice with the task of protecting the team's 32 lead. A slick pass by Alex Killorn put Nikita Kucherov in a one-on-one situation with Corney. The result was not good for the Caps. Kucherov was able to use his speed to easily turn the corner on Corney and backhand the shot into the top shelf for the game-tying tally. Corney would not see the ice again for the rest of the game. If you are into the fancy stats, the numbers for this third pairing are not good at all. One could potentially dismiss those numbers as simply being a small sample size, but you cannot dismiss Barry Trotz's apparent distrust of that pair and the tangible impact it had on Monday's game. More Capitals. Philip Grubauer stood on his head, but it wasn't enough against Tampa. If you thought it looked like the Caps were worn down as the game went along, you're right. The ice clearly titled in Tampa Bay's favor in the third period, and it was not hard to see why. Here is the playing time for the Caps defensemen on the night: Matt Niskanen 2,555, Dmitry Orlov 2,733, Brooks Orpik 2,247, John Carlson 2,615, Taylor Corney 1017, Aaron Ness 856. The Capitals were virtually playing with 4 defensemen and the team ran out of gas in the third, getting outshot by a whopping 176 margin in the final frame. So what are the Caps' options? Christian Djoos remains on the active roster and has been a healthy scratch for each of the Capitals' first 3 games. Madison Bowie, meanwhile, was sent down to Hershey despite looking like one of the better defensemen in training camp and the preseason. It would not be surprising if one of those players found their way into the lineup for Wednesday's game against the Pittsburgh Penguins.